Well, the reason we have Kathy here actually is her.
I made her.
Her and Penny
summons.
are partners with Movie Under the Stars program. That,
The original
The original.
Under the Stars program.
Yes.
Going to be held at the County Arts Center this coming July. Kathy, I'll turn it over to you.
Okay.
Because Penny wanted you to announce the movies that you have
I
scheduled.
did, because
and
they
I'll
were the
tell you
movies
why.
we picked, but they're in a different order.
Because the company, the license company that we work with, they have different restrictions on different times that you can show, and because we're talking about an outdoor movie license, which varies a little bit from indoor. But anyway, so sure enough, after Penny and I met and we talked about which movies we wanted, when I called, there's a certain Disney window.
Yeah,
that we
always
have
a
to,
Disney window.
You know.
What's that mean?
It means that you can only show, for example, our first movie is going to be Frozen on July 9th.
I'm excited.
And I'm excited.
I haven't seen Frozen.
Oh, good. But Disney only opened up that movie to be shown outside between, like, there's a 2-week window. And
Really?
so it ends, and we have to, if we don't show it this first showing, then we won't be able to show it. So
Okay.
that's just why.
Okay, so July 9th is Frozen.
What time is showtime?
Well, dusk. It's probably going to be a
Yeah.
little after 9.
And you know, it's so funny because we had this conversation last year, and we sit, you know, too, at the library when we're making up the flyer, and it's hard because you can't show it until it gets dark.
Right.
And so, you know, we were going back and forth, and I said, you know, put 9 o'clock. You need to be sitting there ready to go.
Right.
We may not be able to show this at 9.
Right.
You know, because it's going to vary, you know, as the week progresses. You know, those weeks go on. So, you know, it might be 9:15, it could be 9:30, but
Yeah,
you
it all
know,
depends on how bright the day is, how clear the sky.
Yeah.
You know, that has a lot to do with it. If
For sure.
it's kind of cloudy in the west.
You could have showed it last night at 7 o'clock. It got so
Right,
dark.
you know, and it's the same thing because for the alumni game, the library, we used our big screen to show the winners. And Chris Breck and I, it was the same thing. It's like, you know, we're all set up and ready to go, but we didn't know whether we'd
Right.
be able to use that type of thing that we had planned, just because, is it going to be dark enough? How long is the game going to last? You know,
Yeah,
but then it
Did
just
it work?
Yeah, it did, because it clouded up. You know, then by the time the game got over, we were able to, and it was the perfect thing to do, because then everybody could just look at that screen, know whether they won. It was a really good way to keep everybody organized. So,
Good.
it just varies. So that's the thing. I mean, you know, get there, because we'll have fun games, and it's a socializing type of thing, and we'll have the concession stand open, and so, you know, there'll be stuff to do. It's a
Is the
beautiful
concession stand
location.
outside? Is
Yeah.
It, is it? Now, these movies are free.
Yes, they are.
And
And as I said, the concession stand is open, but you can bring your own. If
Yeah.
you want to bring stuff from home, you want it to be a truly free night, hey, absolutely. And there's bathroom facilities there, so.
And the other thing that I really want to mention too is, you know, those of you out there that you have rentals, you facilitate the renting of your cottages and your different things. If you come to the library, or if you email us, tell us how many copies of these that you would like. What a great thing to stick on the fridge as your
Right.
visitors are coming and going, because this is a really good event.
Yeah. And it's
And-
something to do in the evenings for
It's-
people that are visiting the area.
And so many times we see visitors from out of town come to this. They've spent the day on the beach, or they've been traveling, they've been doing other things. The kids are in the jammies.
Yep.
They're with pillows and blankets, and everybody can just settle down and watch a great movie right there on the shores
Right.
of Lake Erie.
we,
It's
as
perfect.
Penny and I also mentioned too, Kathy, that you probably should bring bug spray or the
Oh, anything
dryer
you do
sheets.
outside. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's been a wet spring.
Well, and that's going to be the norm for everything.
Yeah.
With all this rain, and then the heat's
Yeah.
going to come. So for any outdoor activity this summer, the norm is going to be bug spray.
And you know, also, the temperature varies so much from where you live and when you leave your house and you come down to
the lake.
To the lake. So you know, you could be sweating and everybody's in tank tops, but most likely you're going to want a sweatshirt, because it gets
Or
chilly.
bring it, leave it in the car, but have it there.
Yeah, and so it's you just have to be prepared. It's like camping or something. You know, you have to be prepared for everything. So you know, pack your cooler, pack your car, just have everything ready to go.
Bring lawn chairs, blankets.
Anything you want, lawn chairs, blankets.
Yeah, for the little ones, we've had playpens, or like the little,
Uh-huh.
pack and go things. We've had wagons.
You name it.
You name it. Yeah, bring that little chaise fold-up lounge chair.
Yep, I'd be snoozing. But you
Yeah.
know what? This is such a nice thing to do, you know, because even when we're running around during the day and we're getting this all ready, I really enjoy sitting and watching
We
these
do.
movies.
We do. We get
Yeah.
to sit and enjoy the movies, and we love it. We love
Yeah.
it. I'm just so excited. Let's go over the movies
sure,
that
sure,
we're
sure.
having.
Okay.
So on July 9th, we're having Frozen, and Frozen was out a year ago.
Yeah.
So
It's a really good movie.
it is, and I'm dying to see it. I didn't get to see it, so I'm dying. I can't wait. That's my anniversary, so I'll bring Bernie.
Oh, Bernie's coming.
Bernie,
All
I'm
right, there's your
taking
date
to the
night.
theater. I'm gonna take you to the show,
That's free.
and it's free. Hey, you'll love that. How much is this gonna cost me, Penny? Oh, honey, it's free.
Here, Ed, help us put up the screen.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, and then July 16th, the following week.
Catching Fire. So that's the second movie of the Hunger Games.
Is that Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes.
Is that who stars in that? Right?
Yes. And you know, this again is more of a young adult teen movie
I like
too.
that, though.
So yeah,
I think that's
yeah,
good.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So again, we're trying to appeal to everyone, but I haven't seen that movie yet either, so I'm excited.
Yes,
And-
I haven't seen
love
any of them.
I know, but these are great, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
a good choice. Then the third movie.
Despicable Me 2. And you know what? I have never even seen the first one. So, but everybody talks about it. They're really super cute movies. And so that one's going to be on July 23rd. So what we've tried to do here is that if you just get in the habit every Wednesday starting on July 9th, number one, you're going to be down there for the 4th of July festival, right? So that'll be going on that week prior to.
Prior. Then the
Okay,
following
so
week.
the following week, you just come on back down and you come to the movies every Wednesday night through the 23rd.
Right.
Explain to Penny about if it rains.
If it rains, the movie, we will move it to Thursday night, except for the first one. The first movie will be that Friday night. But we will make sure that everyone knows that. We will announce it as much as we can, and, you know, we'll be there on the 9th to make sure if you come down, if you're in doubt, that, you know, it's going to be that Friday. I just can't do it that Thursday.
And we did have to skip one movie last year. And the best thing to do if, you know, this is something you want to get on your schedule and do, become friends on Facebook with
Yes.
the Art Center and with the library,
Yes,
because
we'll let you know.
that we'll be able to do up to the minute information on
Yes.
it looks good, it doesn't, whatever's
Yes.
going on.
Yes,
and
because you can call the center and leave a message, but if we're not in there, we're not getting the message.
and we're not there because we're down there.
Right.
So,
So we don't get those messages on the phone.
Right.
But if you like us, both organizations on Facebook, you'll get it instantly what
Yes.
we're doing and what's going on.
yes, that's the best way to do it, because again, being on the lake, maybe it's beautiful wherever you're coming from, and then it could be a horrible storm or something going on, or the
And vice
winds,
versa.
or-
You know, sometimes the storms swoop down south and we're fine up at the lake. So
Yeah.
again, you can never predict in
Nope.
the summer the way the weather is. So you want to stay friends with us.
Absolutely. Stay friends with us.
Stay friends.
Yes.
We're very nice
We
people.
are nice
We'd like you to
people.
stay friends with us.
The other
That
thing.
things were over the top, but
No, that's.
You know.
That's just,
That's all right.
so the thing to remember is July 9th is the beginning of this. They're only doing it in the month of July.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember. Did you mention why you lost a movie last year? Is it because of weather?
Yeah, I mean, we rescheduled it, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think we
but
did
then
not.
very few people came. So
Because it's hard to do.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard
Yeah.
to reschedule. But if we tell you, if it's raining Wednesday night, the movie's going to be Thursday night. The first week, if it rains on Wednesday night, it's going to be a Friday night. Which how much fun?
Yeah.
You know, Friday night's fun. That would
Yeah.
be fun. So,
Yeah, yeah. But you know, and then the other thing, just if we would have done them every other week, or, you know, it's expensive to do, number one.
Right.
So it's not,
And
I'd
it's-
like to have one every single Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's not, you know, fiscally,
yeah.
you know.
And it's very time consuming for our staff.
Oh, for sure.
So, you know, and it's summer.
And
So we're
it is
being
busy.
honest, it's very time consuming to do summer programming with the limited staff that we have,
Yeah.
both our
Yeah,
organizations.
that's for sure.
What do you do? You're the projectionist, right? Mm-hmm. So what do? You do you have a little chair that
Okay,
you
we're
sit
the
in?
roadies. We're the concession stand.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'm surprised we're not acting it out up there, right?
You, you have a little
Shall we
chair that
sing?
you sit
Yeah.
in and watch
Yeah.
this.
Oh, she does. It
Yeah.
says director on it.
It's a little
Projector
higher.
director. Oh, that rhymes. Projector director. I got a title for
Yeah,
Kathy.
there we go. There we go.
Are you doing the D-Day.
Yes.
You have the screen. That's why
Yes.
you were in charge of that.
Yeah.
So you're having a movie. Do you know what that movie is?
Yeah, it's actually the third, I think, Saints and Soldiers movie.
It's a world premiere.
It's a world premiere.
Again?
Again.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time when we premiered the Saints and Soldiers, there were thousands of people for that movie. I mean, it was an incredible turnout. It was packed. And then we did Casablanca, which is, we thought, oh, this is a great war movie. Everyone's going to watch. The guy's not so much.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, it's a love story, really, ultimately. And so,
Did you have a big crowd for that?
We had a huge crowd. You're still talking, 1,000 people, but not as many as the Saints and Soldiers. So, with this being the 70th anniversary of D-Day,
Right.
plus our 15th year
Right.
of doing it locally, and a world premiere event of a movie that really is very appealing to that audience, there's going to be thousands of people there for that movie.
Yeah.
So it's
So it is another world
My
premiere.
sister, who doesn't go to those things, actually walked from her house. She lives out on off of Detroit Street. Walked down there just to watch that first movie, and she goes, it was an experience that she'll never forget.
Yeah.
She enjoyed that.
And I kind of, during that too, just to walk around and watch people look at that, because I thought, well, I'm going to go and just count people and see and walk the perimeter. And it was, I couldn't believe it when I got to the back and I saw all of the people that were watching that movie and counting, okay, well, there's 50 people right here in this little area. And then you look out and you go, oh my gosh, it's just, I couldn't believe that many people were there watching the movie.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It is amazing.
That is amazing. And you draw a pretty good crowd for these too.
Oh, for sure we do.
Yeah, we do, but we want more people to come. We want people to take advantage of this because, again, what everybody says in Conneaut is there's nothing to do. Here are great movies, free. All you have to do is supply yourself and a chair.
And and that's the other thing, because I know Pat and I, we've talked about this before. You can
And a chair.
and a chair. You can sit at home and watch any of these movies. You can, but going to the movies is always an experience.
Absolutely.
And that's part of the whole thing. Your kids are excited. It's a lot more fun. It's on the big screen. Some of these things, in Frozen, I can tell you because I saw it, it's really intricate and it's interesting and it's going to be bright and beautiful on that dark screen. And that translates a lot different when you just
You
watch
actually
it
went
at
to
home.
see Frozen?
Actually, no. I didn't see it at the theater. I saw it at home one afternoon. I thought, well, Joe and I were going to watch this, right? So I'm totally into this movie. I couldn't believe it. And I look over, he's sleeping. It's like the best movie ever. He didn't care.
Like me.
He didn't care. It's like, are you kidding me?
You know what's ironic about, you mentioned Casablanca last year. What was ironic was the day or 2 or 3 before that was shown at the Township Park, it was on television. So I'm going, nobody's going to go see this if they can just sit in their house and watch it. And they did. They still went to have the experience of being outside, watching a movie on a nice summer's evening. So that's what you really have to look at. It's not the fact that whether or not you want to see Frozen. It's the experience of enjoying
And you're
yourself.
sitting right on the coast of Lake Erie.
Yeah,
I mean,
as
this
a
is our
backdrop.
golden jewel, and you're sitting right there, the lighthouse. When you come down to the Conneaut Arts Center, you're sitting there, and there's the lighthouse. There's the sun setting right behind you over an absolutely beautiful lake.
Right.
You can look out and see all the night fishermen out there and the boats and the lights out there. And it's really a very nice experience to come down there.
Does the lighthouse still have the light on it? No, it's privately owned.
Does it?
Yeah, well, it has to have the light.
Does it?
Yeah, they have to maintain that
I don't
light.
think it moves or does anything.
No,
no.
Well, it
Yeah, I think
it does have a thing. Yeah, it does.
Really?
They have to maintain that.
I didn't know whether they had, since it's privately owned now.
Well, yes, because so the boats know where to come in. That's the point of the
You-
lighthouse. So if the light doesn't work, the point of the lighthouse is gone.
If either one of you girls ever run into the owners of that, I don't know who it is.
I
But
do. I have their contact.
I would. Do you? I'd love to have them on the show because I think that.
We did a show with them. We filmed
Yes, you
out
did.
there.
Yes, you
and
did.
so then we interviewed them and was part of a library line. So
Yeah, I remember seeing
yeah.
it. It was neat. It was really
Do
something.
they go out there?
Yeah, they camp out there. It's rustic. It's rustic.
Yeah.
There's no electricity. There's no plumbing. There's no, So just think about that for 1 second. They camp out there. Okay. Not
About
my.
watching storms coming in off the lake. I
But
had to be out there last night.
Ooh,
oh,
yeah. Yeah,
No,
no,
no, not my.
Maybe I'll get that number from you, Kathy. I'll give him a call and see if he'll come
Okay,
on.
I gotta dig it up. I gotta. Give me a little time. I gotta find it.
Okay. And maybe if they can't do that, maybe I could rerun your library line.
Oh, sure.
of that.
Yeah, because we interviewed them out there, and they
I
explained
remember
the
seeing it.
purchase
It was
and-
very
yeah.
well done.
Yeah. So that it's all very interesting.
How did you get in it? Is there steps or?
Well, we had to take a boat out there.
Right.
One.
Right.
Wally Dunn. So anyway, we went out there, and you when you get off the boat pulls up, and then there's just a cement wall with a ladder. So then, everybody's got to climb up like little monkeys all the way
Lord.
up there. And then once you're up there, then, you climb up some rocks like type of thing and get up, onto the first platform. And then on the inside, there's the center staircase.
I wouldn't be
goes
good
all the
at
way
that.
up.
I'm not that agile
Yeah.
to do that. But
Yeah.
wow.
Or you can walk the brick wall all the way out. That's your other choice.
Can you?
Mhm.
Does that
Don't
take
you have to jump the gap then?
Yeah,
have to
you'd
swim
have
Yeah,
the
to-
gap?
you've got to walk across
Which is
the
dangerous.
thing, by the sandbar
Can
and
you
get out
get it?
there.
Oh, can you walk the sandbar now? Oh.
Mm-hmm. If the water's low enough.
Yeah, if it's low enough. Kathy, I'm gonna turn it back over to you.
Okay, let's do a recap. All right, and all this PR is going to be going out today, so you guys are the first to hear about this right now.
Yay.
World premiere. We're doing Movies Under the Stars, and this is a partnership between the library and the Art Center.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to show the movie Frozen on July 9th, then Catching Fire on July 16th.
That's the Hunger Games
That's
series.
the Hunger Games series, thank you. And Despicable Me 2 on July 23rd. All of these
So
movies
excited.
are Wednesdays. All of these movies are free. There are concessions available.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to start at I'd be there at 9, and we will flick this on when the lighting is right. But like Penny said, you can bring your own concessions. This could be a completely free evening
Yeah.
for you.
And if you come early, a little bit earlier with the kids, we'll have sidewalk chalk.
Mm-hmm.
You can play on the sidewalks with chalk. We'll have things for you to do.
Oh, yeah. We
But
always make it
would
fun.
love you to decorate our sidewalks. So
Oh,
you can. We
fabulous.
have all kinds of chalk. We have great chalk right now
I'd
for the
love to do
sidewalks.
that.
So come and you can draw on our sidewalks and have fun, and there'll be things to do a little bit ahead of time.
And remember, if you need flyers, if you need this information at the library, if you let me know, we will give you as many copies of this as you need. Because if you know people, they're coming into town, everybody's looking for things to do.
Yes.
Let's help promote
Yes.
Conneaut and all of the fun things happening. Okay, so if you have renters coming into your cottages, your cabins,
family coming in.
get copies of this and make sure you have them available, because each one of these movies, every single Wednesday practically in July, there's something to do in Conneaut. So that's what we need to do here. So anyway, these movies are at the Art Center.
Yes, they're at the Conneaut Art Center on our lawn on the north. And if you like the Conneaut Public Library and you like the Conneaut Art Center, all this information will be on Facebook on both of them. You can get the information and you can keep up to date on where we're going with it and what's happening. And I know that Amanda Latva on my part stays on Facebook and keeps you up to date constantly what's going on.
I get
and I know
emails
on
all
your
the time
part,
from
yep,
her.
Amanda's wonderful, and I know on the library's part they also do. That's one thing that we do.
The two Amandas.
Yep, they're great.
We both have Amandas, and we
Yeah, we
both
do.
love our Amandas.
We do love our
Yeah.
Amandas, and so
Getting
hey,
cheated.
like us.
Getting
I know. We love our
Amandas. We do.
Okay.
We do.
All right, starts July 9th. That's a Wednesday. Wednesday night.
Wednesday nights.
And
Wednesday
if there
nights.
is a rain delay, if like we had last night, that week it'll be on Friday,
They're on Friday, but the 16th and the 23rd it'll be on the next.
on Thursday
Thursday.
night, on Thursday
But
night.
stay connected so you always have the up-to-date information.
Enjoy the experience, please. Take advantage of a night
Mark
out.
it down now,
Connie, and-
because-
yeah, put it on your calendars. And,
It's fun.
And have a good time. Kathy, thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thank
Always
you for
good to see
having
you.
me.
Thanks for
you.
coming. This was last minute at 10 o'clock last night.
I
I
like
said,
texting.
"Hey, Kathy, can you come?" Then I didn't even let you know Kathy was coming. I
Oh,
thought it'd be a surprise.
I was a big surprise this morning. I go, oh, great.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, great.
Well, you're-
How did you say? Was it oh, great? Or
No,
Oh no, he did. Oh, he
that's
did.
You are due maybe soon.
I know. I have to come back on. So if you just want to shoot me an email,
Can I ask you
will
real
coordinate.
quick one question?
Oh no, what?
Connie at 180.
I haven't heard anything.
Nothing.
No, not since that last time I was on, and
Yeah.
I'd gotten that email when I was in
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So that was the
Okay.
last I heard.
Okay. I'm gonna keep on you now.
Yeah, somebody asked me the other
Yeah.
day too.
And I mean, it's
Have you heard anything?
that's the thing. It just takes time. It'll either work or it won't. I mean,
Yeah.
But
We
they're
don't even know if
trying.
it'll sell.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I
concept, you know.
right, and that's what they're trying to do right now is develop this into the thing, but we're still the top contender once that development happens. They still like us.
Okay.
But like you said, it might not. It
don't
just
know.
depends.
Yeah, you have to get a network to
Yeah.
That's
to
it.
buy it.
And advertise it, just support
Sure.
Yep. In the meantime, come to our movies.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, in
yeah.
the meantime.
That's close to Hollywood we're gonna be.
That's
really.
about as close as we're gonna
Well,
get.
you can come down to the Conneaut Arts Center. We've got concerts on Sunday,
Oh.
movies on Wednesday, exhibits on the walls. Hey, it doesn't get
Yeah.
any better.
Nope.